I found myself in both of those, in both battlefronts, Iraq and Afghanistan, because of what happened on September 11th. I was in law school that day. I was in my last year of law school when America was attacked. And I knew from that point that I wanted to go fight on the front lines. I finished school and repaid my loans, but then I left and I became an infantry officer to go fight. And I think that answers the first question. Are we fighting too many wars? And I would say no. We're fighting one war, and it's a war against radical Islamic Jihad. It's not a war against terror alone. Terror is a technique or tactic, as the professor said. It's a war against specific people, radical Islamic jihadists who are trying to use terror to defeat the United States. Iraq and Afghanistan, as much as we might see those as distinct, are just two battlefronts in that war. I happen to fight in both of them. There are many other places, though, where that war is being waged by smaller teams, sometimes as small as a 12-man Green Beret A-team, places like Yemen and Somalia, Libya, Mali. That war comes to our own shores, not just as it did on 9/11, but when individuals try to attack it, like the Fort Hood shooter, Major Nidal Hassan, or the underwear bomber, Umar Abdul Muttalib, or the Times Square bomber, Fazil Shahzad. This is a war that we have to engage in and a war that we have to win. I would say, since we're the heirs of Reagan, that I would paraphrase our aims here, as he said of the Cold War: we win and they lose. What does victory?